Hey, what's up guys? Robbie Blanchard here, and in this video I want to share with you how I've made over $1.8 million in the past 4 months on Clickbank and how you can learn from my success. So let's get into it right now. Alright guys, so in this video we're talking about something really cool that I want to share with you, and in fact it is 100% true, and that is that I made $1.8 million this year so far in the first 4 months of 2019, which is crazy, and I've been able to do it using a specific method which I'll tell you about in this video. Now, just to prove it to you and show that it is real and I'm not BSing you or lying to you, let's head into my Clickbank account right now and take a look. So you can see here, I'm already logged into my Clickbank account. You can look at the date range here, which is January 1st, 2019 up until May 1st. So that means it's January, February, March, and April, right? 4 full months. And if you look here, you look at the revenue, you're gonna see this number right here, which is $1.802 million in revenue, okay? So that is 100% true, that is legit, that is not a lie whatsoever, and as you can see, that is real proof that I'm making that much money in revenue, okay? So that's crazy to think about, because just remember 4 short years ago, I was just a struggling CrossFit gym owner with no online business, and now I've made $1.8 million in the first 4 months of the year. There's a couple things, I know of course there's gonna be a couple haters in the comments that are gonna say, oh Robbie, that's great, that's revenue, but what's your actual profit margin and everything like that? And guys, as I always say, I'm fully transparent in the fact that it is not, obviously that's revenue, that is not all profit. Geez, I wish it was, but it is not all profit. In fact, my profit margins are typically around 30% when I'm running at high volume and scale, okay? So, but at the end of the day, hey, I'll take 30% of $1.8 million in profit all day long, okay? And I'm sure you would too, right? So how did I get to this level? How did I do it? What did I do to be successful? Well, guys, it's really simple. All I do is I use what I call a 3-step method to really make this happen. And all I use is Facebook ads, and I use Facebook ads and I use Clickbank, all right? That's all I use, 2 things to make it happen. So here's the way it works. So I'm just gonna give you a brief overview of how to do it, so that way you can start on your journey to making money online with Clickbank as well. So first of all, what I do is I go on to Clickbank and I find high converting offers, right? So just to kind of give you an example of where to find those high converting offers, you would just go to the marketplace, all right? So when you go to the marketplace, you go there and you're gonna see this screen pop up, right? And this screen is basically your home base for your marketplace. All you're gonna do is you're gonna hit that search button so you can see where it says find products, leave it blank and just hit search. And what's gonna happen, guys, is you're gonna pop this open here. And now you're gonna see the top offers on Clickbank right now, okay? So you're gonna see offers like Flat Belly Fix, which you can see, you know, with my initial sales, I've done $834,000 with that product alone, and it's done really well for me, okay? You can see Ted's Woodworking is also doing really well. Easy Battery is also doing really well, okay? Unlock Your Hip Flexors is doing great too. So there's a lot of different products that you can promote here on Clickbank that convert really, really well, okay? And so a couple things to keep in mind when you are promoting offers like this is look for a couple things, right? Look and see what the gravity is. So basically what gravity means is how many people are promoting that offer at the current moment, all right? So for example, Flat Belly Fix has 239 people promoting it. So that tells me that if 239 people are promoting a product, it's probably a good product to promote, right? You know, for example, Easy Battery, 178 people, right? So that's a couple numbers I look at. I also look at the average sale, okay? So for example, Flat Belly is $38. You know, bigger ones like Unlock Your Hip Flexors is $75. So that's cool, and I love that because I'm able to make more money per sale if I look at what my average sale will be, and it kind of gives me an idea of where I need to be with my advertising, right? So that's the first step, guys, is finding that right offer that's gonna work and convert, okay? Now, if you're running the top 10 offers on Clickbank or top 20 offers, then pretty sure they're gonna convert really well, because these guys spend a lot of time and money invested into their products. I know some of these guys spend over like $100,000 on their VSLs and their sales pages and their copy to get it to convert. They hire these really, really really successful copywriters that know what they're doing and know how to write in a way that gets people to buy more. And so shit, if they're gonna do that, then that's great. And I wanna promote those guys because they've done all the heavy lifting of getting their product to work. And all I have to do is get eyeballs on the page, okay? So that's the first step, all right? Now the second step is you wanna find a product that not only is gonna convert, but you also wanna have a landing page, all right? So a landing page is important because what a landing page does is essentially it bridges the gap between your Facebook ad, okay, which we'll talk about in a second, and your offer. So just know right now when it comes to running ads, Clickbank ads, on Facebook for Clickbank offers, you cannot run direct for the most part, right? So you can't run an ad to your offer right away. There has to be something in between because Facebook unfortunately doesn't necessarily like Clickbank offers, so that's something you gotta be careful of. But if you run a landing page in between, it bridges the gap, so that way you can run that offer and you can make money from it. Also, the other reason why we have a landing page is because it helps kind of get people in a mindset change. And so just know that when someone is on Facebook, all right, they have kind of a social mindset. And what that means is people kind of mindlessly are on Facebook, thumbing through their news feed, trying to look at stuff. And so nobody goes onto Facebook though to buy anything, right? Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, geez, you know what? Today is the day I'm gonna buy a weight loss program and I'm gonna go on Facebook and buy it, right? Nobody does that, right? Everyone goes on there first of all to look at cats and memes and talk shit about people and bash Trump, stuff like that, right? So that's what they do on Facebook. That's what Facebook was created for, right? So it's up to us to make sure that we get people to click from the ad over to the landing page. What the landing page will do is that will now allow us to kind of change their mindset in that 10 or 15 seconds they're on the page. Now they're refocused, okay? Now when they go to the offer, they're gonna have more of a buyer's mindset, if that makes sense, okay? And so that's what we do, right? And then finally, the last step is we wanna have a high converting ad, okay? So an ad is really, really important. Now, when it comes to creating your ads, I think it's really important to have your ad copy be very social. So in the sense of, talking in first person, sharing a testimonial, keeping it very light. So it's gotta be very social because remember, Facebook's a social platform, all right? And one thing I always say is use the party trick. So what the party trick is, if I were talking to you at a party and I would say, hey, I just tried this program and it was great because it really boosted my metabolism and it really helped me intermittent fasting and this and that. And like I use all these scientific terms, right? If I was at the party and I said that to you, you probably would look at me funny. You probably would think I was weird and you probably would ask me to leave the party, right? But now if we had a social type of language and at the party I said, hey, listen, dude, you gotta check out this program. Like I had my doubts at first, but I've been doing it for a couple weeks now and I feel great. I have so much energy. You gotta check it out. Right? That's very social, right? That makes sense, okay? So make sure you're using that type of language on Facebook, right? Now also with your ad, you wanna create what we call open loops, okay? So what open loop essentially means is we are asking a question or we're showing an image, all right, that makes people think, right? But they don't know what's going on. They're not sure what's going on. So an open loop basically is, for example, if I were to say to you, I'd say, did you hear about what happened yesterday? And I were to stop there. What would you start thinking? You'd be like, that's an open loop, right? You'd be like, what do you mean? What happened yesterday? Tell me, I gotta know, right? That's an open loop. So that's why we wanna create that, right? Not only with our ads, but also with our images. So your images could be, kind of an illustration. It could be something that kind of piques curiosity. You're not sure what's going on. And maybe even has a little weirdness to it. And what that does, guys, that creates open loops. Open loops create curiosity and curiosity causes people to click over because psychologically we have to close those loops. I mean, it drives us crazy if we don't close those loops and we find out what happened or find out what's going on, right? And that's why we send people from the ad to the landing page, right? The landing page then bridges the gap, gets them off that social mindset into that buyer's mindset and transitions them into the offer where now they're ready to buy. And because we're sending the top offers on Clickbank that convert really well, that means more money in your pocket, guys. So that is the strategy. That's the nuts and bolts strategy for how I've been able to generate $1.8 million in revenue, which is 30% profit margin for all the haters in the comments below. That's 30% profit margin, and that's how I've been able to be so successful with this method, guys. So make sure you check that out. And also just remember, it's really important that you run your ads, get your landing pages set up and choose the right offers if you want to be successful with this method, guys. All right, guys, so that's it. So make sure you apply what you learned in this video, and I have no doubt you'll be making money online too. Hey, thanks so much for watching my video, guys. If you like this video, then I know you're gonna love the free gift that I have for you in the description box. It's a free training on how I became the #1 Clickbank affiliate in the world, and more importantly, how you can make money online too with affiliate marketing. Now, if you like this video, guys, do 3 things for me right now. First of all, give me a thumbs up and show me that you love this video so I can pump out more content for you. Also, make sure you post your comments in the box below so I can hear your comments, and that way I can reach out to you. I love talking to my subscribers. And finally, guys, last but not least, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get updated each and every week on brand new content because we update this channel each and every week. So that's it, guys. I'll talk to you soon and see you in the next video.